What is up, everybody? We are doing a budget fishing challenge today. So our budget is $20 for everything: rod, reel, baits, terminal, that sort of deal. We got to go out and catch some fish on it. Now, I'm not filming this in a store because I don't really like doing that, but I just went out with our $20 and purchased all of the necessary tackle I think will be needed today to catch some fish. Now let me show you what we're working with. So we started our shopping out at Walmart today. I knew they had the best selection of budget gear that I'd be able to find within a reasonable driving distance from my location. So I went there and I found the Ozark Trail Wayfarer spinning rod. Now this is a 5/6 medium light two-piece rod. It seems to be seated well enough where I don't think I'm going to be casting off that tip. Moving on, figured we were doing some pan fishing or whatever's willing to bite a worm, kind of like I said. So we got some size 5 split shot right there, 97 cents, and we got some Aberdeen hooks, or they're actually called rotating light wire panfish hooks. Basically, it looks like an Aberdeen with a slightly longer shank and a kink within that shank, but they'll do. Now, Walmart didn't carry any of the bait that I wanted. They didn't carry live bait whatsoever, and the jarred bait with tax would run me over the budget. So I made a trip over to Academy and picked up some of these. I was happy to see them carrying DMF Bait Co. stuff, who were super cool to us and sponsored one of our videos a couple panfish videos ago. The Walmart total ran me up to $13.56 and Academy was $5.46. So all in all with tax, the total was $19.02, saving us 98 cents. Now let's go try to catch some fish, my friends. All right, everybody, we are out on the water and we got our worms ready to go, nice and cool. Well, basically we are just gonna snip a little bit off and tip our hook with it. No, got an escapee. That should be good for our first piece. Real tag. Let's see what's biting over here. Alright, so this spot's usually pretty good now. We have our size 5 rigged right here, crimped down on that line, down to our size 6 hook, about 4 or 5 inches. And we got all this riprap running down here in a fairly deep pocket to some rock out here. It's a perfect spot to pick up some panfish. And we just skipped that worm. How about that? There we go. Fish on our first one and a little fella. Mission accomplished. We came out here to catch a fish with $20, and we did. Alright, hook kind of crazy. There we go. That's our first one. Alright, our first fish on. It is possible. It can be done. Let's catch some more. Little pumpkin seed right there. And we got to keep our worm. I like this area because it is pretty diverse in the panfish species it does hold. Hopefully we'll be able to get a few different types on today. There we go, nice fish. Putting up a little more of a fight. Back to back. And we got a green sunfish on. So that's 2. Got ourselves a pumpkin seed and a little green sunfish. Pretty one. And we managed to keep our small chunk of worm as well. Alright guys, that is 2 back to back. Now, first impressions of the gear. I have only been fishing for probably less than 5 minutes, but I absolutely hate it. The rod isn't too bad. I feel like you could do some work with the rooster tail on this thing, something like that. Decent novice rod. It's not really comfortable, but it's somewhat sensitive considering it was $9. I don't like this on the butt. I mean, how hard is it just to round that up to make it more user-friendly and enjoyable? The reel seat's actually not too bad. It fits this reel very, very well. Reel wise, I absolutely hate it. It's probably the worst reel, one of the worst reels I've ever used in my life. Now, a good amount of that is due to the lack of drag adjustment. Like I said, this kind of spins freely. Like, what the heck is up with that, man? There's no clicking, there's no ease of it. It's like spinning off or so tight that it's a pain in the butt to get your drag out. Don't like that. Trying to find a happy medium is just not gonna happen. The bail is also extremely stiff. It's light plastic. It feels like junk. I don't know, durability wise, I'm probably not going to use this reel again. I'm probably just going to give it away to somebody, but don't like it. Alright guys, so that was a lot of fun. We caught a few fish. Now let's head out to the actual Cumberland River and try to pull off some bluegills. It'll be a little more challenging, plus it'll be something new to me. I usually catch them within our Marina type area. I've never actually attempted to catch them on the big river, though I saw a really, really large one this morning when I was fishing it for bass. Alright, we are out on the beautiful Cumberland. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to pull some bluegill or panfish in general from this spot. It is, it seems like a good environment for them. I mean, it is right off the river. However, there is some slack water right over here, and there's a lot of rock. Seems like it'd be perfect for them. Now, the one I saw this morning was downriver a bit, but there were some other folks chilling out over there, so I figured I'd come to this spot. Oh, there we go. There's something, feels like a little bluegill. All right, and a decent size. Whoa, look at that fella, absolutely beautiful. Love that right there, those markings. Cool, man. Don't worry, I'm gonna get you back in. That's a chunky fella. And we got to keep our worm. I say that almost every time I keep my worm. Throw that little chunk back out there. Oh, there we go. Instantly. Oh, little drum. Itty bitty baby drum. Look at that. All right, so this is what drums look like when they're extremely small. Kind of cute, right? They turn into those big old monsters, man. Little baby drum. All right, we are working our way into the thick of it, where we keep pulling these fish out of. I'm imagining we can catch these just all around the area, but it's kind of cool. What is that? 4 species. Danger, man, danger. These rocks are super sketch, dude. Whew. I got a video where I fall on them and slit my leg open real bad. There we go. Big worm, big fish, right? Oh my gosh, look. What a multi-species day. This is a juvenile yellow bass, which are less common this time of year. Super tiny. All right, everybody, we are back in our marina. We got pushed off the water by some jet skis. It is what it is. Not gonna get too upset about it. Let's get to fishing. Let's keep this going. We got 5 species down. I'm pretty impressed, man. It's a good day of fishing. Good day of pan fishing, considering the bass bite was extremely rough this morning. Oh, we got one. What are we working with? Pretty. Oh, pumpkin seed. Good looking fish. Glad we came here. Now it's looking pretty dark out. Got some dark clouds. I think I felt a little bit of rain. Alright, it's starting to rain like crazy here. I'm gonna run to the car and see if we can wait this out. I don't really know. I hope you enjoyed the video. Had a great time making this one, as always. That Ozark Trail Wayfarer. Now this rod, I kind of said what I had to say about it within the first 5 minutes. In my opinion, didn't really change too much. All in all, rod is not bad at all. Was not impressed with the reel. I mean, obviously this rod, it's a $10 rod. It's not gonna be the greatest rod of all time. You know, it's not gonna be there. They didn't put in at that price, man, what do you expect? It's better than I thought it would be. I'll say that much. Reel, worse than I thought it would be, honestly. Did not enjoy the reel. All in all, not a good experience for me. This took away from my enjoyment. This added to my enjoyment. So I guess it kind of worked out. I had a lot of fun working it, having fun with it. I can see if you're maybe a dad or getting out there and you got 3 kids, you're going camping, you don't fish too often, you got to buy 3 rods and one for yourself, you know, so $10 a pop, 40 bucks, that's not bad. All in all, if you're, you know, spending any more than that, it's going to add up really, really quickly, especially if you don't fish too much. So it definitely has its purpose, it has its place. It was a lot of fun to fish, cool experience for me. Tackle wise, pretty simple, that rotating panfish hook. Now I did buy another pack of these. I actually liked them that much. I liked them a little more than my standard Aberdeens. Could be because they're red, could be because it's something different, something new to fishing. Kind of I was at Walmart and I decided to buy another pack of them. That size 5 split shot as well. Now it says it's not 1/8. Put them in a different bag. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Had a great time making this one. As always, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other, and I hope you get some good fish on, my friends.